up, guys? This is yours truly. It was Chjazze. Welcome to AKA All That Chjazze, AKA the Slayer. Here chilling in the living room, but I got a phenomenal person that I'm going to be interviewing. His name is, well, he goes by the name of Jackie's Boy. That is his artist name. And when he comes on, I'm going to let him formally introduce himself to you guys. This young man is so amazing. I mean, to even just have the opportunity to interview him is just phenomenal. I gotta get my light right. Sorry. I gotta get my light right. Let's see here. I had to brighten you up, huh? You just don't want to do right. All right. Hey, Jackie. Woohoo, yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
What it do?
how
What
are
it does? What it
you?
is? What it isn't?
What it is, man. I'm so honored. I can't believe that I'm actually interviewing the incredible, amazing, a Grammy
Oh,
Award winning songwriter
oh.
and song and singer, Jackie's Boy. Are you kidding
You are
me?
too
Hold up
kind.
for me. Let me make sure I'm not dreaming. I got to go open the front door and
Oh.
close it. I got to make sure. Hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure.
You are too kind. No, you don't. You ain't gotta do all of that. What's going on?
Okay. It's actually real. I can feel my. All right. It's real. Okay. I'm not
I
hallucinating. I
gotta
just have to
thank you
make
for
sure.
having me on your platform. Like, this is dope. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. And let me tell you, what really intrigued me with you is your song, Lazarus.
Mm.
When I listened to the song, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, that's so my testimony.
Wow.
And I remember you was talking about you being in an accident and how you had your jaw shut and you had wires or something in your jaw.
Yeah, I had a
And that
tumor. I had to get my whole jaw replaced from here to here.
and it's amazing. They don't even but see that just goes to show the power of the universe and of God, how what we are equipped with, how equipped we are. And the fact that you still sing so beautifully.
Thank you.
It ain't slowed you down one bit. I think that probably gave you even more of a kick in the butt, more of a determination. You're like, wait a minute. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah,
Nope, that ain't about to
absolutely.
happen.
Hunger. That's right. Yeah, no, it took me to the next level. Really, it did.
Yes. So I want you to tell people about yourself because most times when people do interviews, they pretty much tell about the person they interview. I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of interviewing? And you're going to tell everything about it. Let
No,
them
thanks.
I mean, like that's what the interview is for. Is for the interviewee to be telling the interviewer and the listeners who they are, what they do, and everything. So I'm going to give you the floor, and you take it.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate it. My name is Jackie's Boy. My friends call me Los. I'm a singer-songwriter. Originally from Savannah, Georgia. You know, came out to LA with about $100 in a dream, and started this journey called music. From then on, I went to sell over 18 million records in my career. I worked with everybody from Madonna to Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Charlie Wilson, Johnny Gill, just to name a few. And I got my own music I'm putting out, so it's just a great time to just be alive.
Yes, yes, and also with all of that going on,
Hmm.
are so in tune with your children. I see how you helping them with their schoolwork and they are learning their
Hmm.
education. And that's a big challenge for people who do not have as much on their plate
Yeah.
and a full career as you do. So how do you find the balance in that and do you find more challenging with you, making that balance? And thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry. I'm not
Yeah.
ignoring
What's up,
anybody.
everybody?
Hello everybody. Thanks for watching and tuning in.
I think
Go
for
ahead.
me, finding the balance is just time management. I think that everybody's got 24 hours in a day, and how you use those
Yeah.
24 hours is what's going to create success for you, and what things are you going to find important. And to me, my kids' education is extremely important. So I carve out that time to make sure that they need to grow and to be able to learn what they need to learn. I mean, it's all a learning curve for everybody. Obviously, homeschooling, it's you know this COVID stuff is, you know, it's no joke. So we want to make sure that we do it as much as we can and do our part. I don't want to just leave it up to the teacher to be able to just teach our kids, but we want to be able to have an influence as well. And like I said, for me, I compartmentalize a lot of the things that I do. I put things that are super important to least important. And, you know, I'm in my studio right now, so typically I work in the studio at night while I focus on my kids in the day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a great balance, man. Yeah, because you know the children can be in bed and stuff and settle, and you can really focus and like you need to. And actually, from what I've seen in most artists, they say they are actually more productive at night and in the early mornings, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like they seem like they have more productivity, like they're, I guess, because I know for me with the Cosmo, and I know a lot of people, some people believe, some people don't, but I know for me with meditation, that is like where I get my bursts of energy between 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it is about that cosmetic line in the universe, but I'd be like wired.
Yeah.
I'd be so prompt and everything. But you know, and your name, I know it's Carlos, right? That's your real name, but your stage name is Jackie's Boy. So tell us where that stemmed from and why you decided to use Jackie's Boy as opposed to any other name for your.
Of course. Great question. I named myself Jackie's Boy because, you know, it was a dedication to my mother, who sacrificed everything for me to be where I'm at and who taught me so many things in life. She passed away in 2004, and really it was, you know, it was a blow to everybody, especially to me and my brothers. But, you know, for me, it was a life lesson to know that she's always with me. So when people see me, they see Jackie's Boy.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is an honorable tribute. I mean, like that's a phenomenal tribute to your mom. And I don't like to refer to people as the late this or late that because their spirits still live.
They're still with us.
So their spirits still alive. They're still existing. You know, and yeah, we can't physically see and touch them, but we can always still feel their energy. We still feel, you know, their spirit in their heart. That is so beautiful. Yes, I know she just sitting up there. She just like,
oh, she's cheesing right now.
My boy right there, y'all.
I did.
I don't know what your boy's doing, but this is what. Yeah, she's like, that's my boy. That's right. Tell him, son. My baby. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Now I know you have a passion for R&B.
I do.
Because we do need to bring that genre back alive. And I don't know why people are afraid, so seem to be so intimidated by that. What do you think is a big issue why people seem to be so intimidated with, you know, bringing R&B back to the forefront like it used to be? Because R&B, if there was, you can have all these other genres, but people want R&B.
Yeah. I think it's just that the people that, you know, are in charge of these record labels are only giving people what they want to give them, which is right now hip hop has been on top for, you know, for a while now. But I think that over time R&B kind of slowly got pushed to the side and became like it became like just something that's not as taken seriously in other genres, and I think we need to change it. I think that it's time for, you know, record labels and the playmakers really start to embrace R&B as much as they do other genres of music, because at the end of the day, it's all rooted in R&B. Everything you listen to has R&B DNA on it. Everything. Country.
That's true.
Hip hop, rap, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Like soul, funk. It's all R&B driven. It's all R&B related. So I think for me, it's important that we understand that and we start treating our genre like our genre again. I'm not talking about us, you know, hip hop R&B is one of those things where they kind of put a slash and called it hip hop R&B and merged it together. But R&B can do and has done very well on its own as a standalone art. Yeah. And I think that when we started collaborating so much, we forgot to collaborate with ourselves, meaning R&B artists forgot to collaborate with each other. Yeah. Therefore created, you know, almost this kind of um, private sector of music,
That's true.
and then began
Yeah.
to kind of alienate everything else. And in that sense of that alienation, just became, I feel like, to some people, irrelevant. So I think that we have to
Yeah.
change it. We have to, change the whole dynamic.
That's true. Do you think that's why the new genre neo soul came into play? Because it was, because
Yeah.
neo soul does have that hip hop pop type feel with, R&B
Yeah, I
and
think when neo soul hit the scene, yeah, I think when neo soul hit the scene, it was very fresh and very new. It was an old sound, but brought in a new way. I remember when Jill Scott's first album came out. You know what I'm saying? Who is Jill
yeah.
Scott? And I love that album. I remember Music Soul Child album first came out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when R&B was doing very well at that time, in the early 2000s, and then I think, like I said, all of a sudden it began to not as get as much shine as it used to, and
Right.
it's got to change, and I think that it is changing. There's artists right now that are fighting to bring it back, like myself. There's Daniel Caesar. There's LMA. There's artists that are embracing the R&B wave, and I think it's good to see that.
Oh, okay, awesome. And you know what? That's so true. And something I really admire about you too is your humbleness. Like you just so humble. Like you don't know me from a can of beans. You're like, I never heard this person. Who is this? Who this Chaz? Who is this Chazzy? One keep who this person? It's like you didn't even care about that. You just
No.
and even how you even aspired artists and stuff that that you really believe in and you see that they have potential, true potential. It's like you seem to not mind working with them or supporting them in some kind of form of fashion, even if it's just liking their posts or commenting or, some type of interaction, even if, because even without, before even the interview, you will still interact. Like you'll get around to it. And I know you're so busy, but even with your busy schedule, next thing you know, I see a little heart. I'd be like, oh, I must read my
Well, of course, my mom always told me, and she said you could take this with you anywhere in life, is that a true sign of character is being nice to somebody, and you don't want anything from them. So
right.
I think that really shows if you really care about people. When if somebody's always looking for themselves and looking out for what they can get out of the situation, it's not genuine, and it's not somebody who
Right.
really cares. But for me, and I'm not a saint at the end of the day too, but I do understand that we're all human beings. There's nobody better
Hmm.
than somebody else. I literally wake up just like everybody wake up. I go to sleep just like everybody go to sleep. The credits that I've done is fine and it's all good and everything, but that doesn't define me as a person. You know what I'm saying? How I
Right.
treat people. Am I a good husband? Am I a good father? Am I a good friend?
Right.
Like those things matter the most than just being, having a bunch of accolades or being successful.
Yeah, you said a mouthful with that because a lot of people they only have identity if they have accomplished certain things.
Yeah.
But if those things never ever existed ever in life, who would you be without those things? Like who are you as a person, the individual, without the title, without the accolades, without the awards? Who are
As
you
a
as a
human being,
person?
yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people really know who they are as a person, and that's why, like, it's like I just start admire you so much, and I just really, I watch things more than anything, and I observe things, and I see consistency because that really tells if it's genuine or not. And I'm just like, wow, he is really an absolutely humbled and amazing
Oh,
person. I
thank you.
said I would love
Thank
to
you.
be able to interview him. And when I heard the song Lazarus, that was just like, to me, it was like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when I listened to that song, that actually motivated me and gave me the courage to step back out to start back with my entertainment company
Wow.
because I was in a bad car accident and I was messed up for a long
Oh
time.
no.
And in the process of that, it caused me to have, even still now, I struggle with cognitive issues and I have physical challenges sometimes. And at first, I really didn't have the courage to do it. But I just had to step out of myself and remember the person that y'all created me to be. And when I heard your song, it gave me so much courage because I remember I was just crying. I was just in tears when I was listening to that song, and I'm about in tears now because it reminded me that you're not dead. You rose. You know, you were, yes, you was DOA, but you're not that person anymore. And I have to thank you for that, for creating that song and sharing something so personal like that, because it really did touch me, and it did give me a lot of motivation and courage to just step back out. And that's why I was so adamant about interviewing you. I was harassing the hell out of you. I'm not, you're like, dang, she don't stay out my inbox on my blog.
I think it's great. And I think you are a conqueror at the end of the day. You are a warrior. And for you to go through the things that you've been through and come out, you know what I'm saying, a little bumped, a little bruised, but that's okay. These are building your story and your testimony. So I got to tell you, keep going. You have great things ahead of you, like great things ahead of you. And because you decided not to quit, that's why you will be rewarded continuously, because you did not give up. I think the difference between the winners in life and the unfortunate or quote unquote losers in life is just a matter of stopping. The winners don't stop, right?
Yeah,
so you have to continuously work diligently, go in and work, doing more interviews, building your company, because you're going to see growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single step of the way. So I'm just excited for your journey. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. And I definitely when I am able to do my first major concert, I definitely have to have you there. Coming to perform live. I have to have you there, because there are certain people that came across in my path, and that I came across that was really a blessing to me, and they don't even realize how much of a blessing and a positive influence they are on me, and you are definitely one of them. And I wanted to let you know that, and I really appreciate you for giving me the opportunity and a chance to interview you, and just taking up, the time in your schedule, and to let me interview you. And I really appreciate it. And I'm not going to hold you longer or anything, because I actually have to, you know who Fayboy is, right? My nephew is going to be performing with him tonight, so I got to get going.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I definitely wanted to at least take out the time to reach out to you and have this phenomenal opportunity.
I'm glad we got it done. And I'm sorry it may felt like it was like, yo, I gotta change this guy. No, it was just a little crazy, but we got it done, and this is not the last time, right? So just know I got your back. You need me, you need me, hit me up. I'm there.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you told me you'll perform for me for my advocacy mission for chronic diseases and illnesses and disabilities. So I really appreciate that. That was something that I had addressed you about first, and asked if you would, do a concert with me for charity to raise awareness about it. And you didn't even hesitate. You messaged me right back. Sure. I was like, oh, sure. Okay.
That's right.
I really appreciate that. Is there anything else that you want to let people know?
No, just be able to follow me on social media. Everything is under Jackie's Boy. I'm everywhere, so that's a cool thing.
Yes.
It ain't hard to find me. And yeah, man, stay tuned for some great things happening really soon.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, like your music with Sean, your album with him.
Yeah, well, the single's out now. We don't have an album yet, but we're actually talking about that. But my next release is called The Black Chapter. Is basically talking about the social injustice that's going on in the world. So it comes out September 21st.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's coming out real soon. And the first single
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, first single was CeCe Peniston, the dance icon CeCe Peniston. So we got a record together. So I'm super excited about it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yes. Well, thanks so very much, Jackie, and it's been a pleasure. And we definitely will be linking up again real soon.
Absolutely.
And so we'll be talking later. And you take care. Have a wonderful night. God bless. One love. And thanks everybody for listening. And you guys can see it on our YouTube channel. I'm going to be sending you the video too. And we can go ahead and upload it to our platforms and share it.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you so much. You have a great night. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.